With Growlers head coach Eric Wellwood. Eric, another really close, really entertaining game, coming up just a goal short tonight. Sum up the game for us.
I thought it was, yeah, I think you're right. It was very entertaining. I thought the score, it was a close game, definitely. I thought we had opportunities to maybe pull ahead, especially in the second period. But all in all, I'm happy with our effort. It's playoff hockey, and sometimes one little mistake or one little lapse of, concentration, the puck ends up in your net, and that's just what it is. So, good game by the boys. Unfortunate we didn't get the win, but we're still in a really good spot. We get to go home and have 2 games there and have our fans behind us, and we're looking forward to playing in front of them.
Tyler Bolin, another 2 goals to now lead the team in the postseason. He really seems to be able to elevate his play. Is that fair to say?
Oh yeah, he's been fantastic. He's been arguably the best player on our team in these playoffs so far. He could have had a lot more goals than the 2 that he had as well. And I'm sure he would want those opportunities back, but nothing to get too upset about. I mean, he was the driver tonight of our team, and he played fantastic, and he's been playing fantastic all 5 games so far.
Keith Petry had a bit of fire in his game tonight, especially late in one of the periods there, having to fend for himself there and pushing down an opposition player. What was your reaction when you saw KP come out and do that?
I told him it was justified. I mean, they're clearly trying to get in his head and take some cheap shots on him. The ref did say that he's going to start protecting him, so that's a good thing. And then after that, he calmed down, and the boys were trying to do a good job in front of him. But no, I mean, he's a competitor and he's a gamer, and he doesn't like get pushed around. It's not that it throws him off of his game by no means. I think some people might think that it could throw, just focus on playing hockey, but with him, he's such a gamer that, I told him it was justified, and we're going to do a better job in front of him.
A great penalty kill tonight as well in a game that had a handful of penalties. Is that something that you can get momentum for heading back for Game 6?
Definitely. It was very, very good, all in all. Some good block shots, some good clears, good face-offs at the right moment. Yeah, glad that it did as well as it did. It gave us an opportunity, to win the game still.
How do you feel about the kinds of goals that were scored against the Growlers tonight? 2 breakaways, 1 tip-in. From everything that we've talked about prior, those are the kind of opportunities we know we're going to give up. How does it, feel great to lose a game on those opportunities?
Yeah, no, definitely not. The third goal, it shouldn't have been a breakaway. It just kind of turned into that. And then, they're going to tip. They got most of their goals so far have either been a rebound or a tip, other than these 2 breakaways. For the most part, that's been the series. Which is, I guess, playoff hockey. That's how they go in. I'm sure when you guys watch NHL, it's going to be the same way. But there's some things that we can clean up. And again, I think that's what I mentioned earlier, the lapse of concentration of, understanding that a mistake is very amplified under these circumstances, and they'll sting you. But, all in all, I thought KP did a good job, and the opportunities that we did give up, and definitely we can always clean things up. It's hard to play a perfect game, and that's a very, very good hockey team that we're playing at. Their roster doesn't reflect where they finished in the standings. I think it's been a great test for us. It's been a good battle. Glad that our boys are going through it, especially this early in the playoffs, because it's going to, if we're fortunate enough to move on, we're going to use this as, an experience learner.
Travel day tomorrow, and then right back at it at the Mary Brown Center on Monday. What do you expect, I guess, out of the home crowd to try and sway this back? I'm sure the Mary Brown Center is going to be bumping.
Yeah, I hope that it is. I mean, you've seen the fans here. They're ruthless, and they're nonstop loud, very, very, into the game, and it is difficult to play against as a team, especially every emotion gets amplified even more with that type of fan base. So. I know it's going to be really good for us. It's going to help us definitely. Looking forward to playing in front of our fans.